I'm Kevin Roberts. Welcome to another episode of ADHD Minuteman. Today's episode is about choice. I'm with a 16-year-old young man named Cameron, and Cameron first came to see me when he was in middle school. And his success story demonstrates the power of choice. You know, Cameron, when you first started coming here, the battle that we fought was you would try to get me and my assistants at the study groups
to do all of my work.
Right, to do your work for you.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed is that you're doing more of your own work.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about how in the last year you've really succeeded. So tell me, what do you think the most important choices you made were that allowed you to succeed?
Over time you taught me that you have to be more independent to do stuff. Like, as you work here, you started your own company by yourself without, like, your father or your mom helping you.
Okay.
Do it. And you can take stuff further just by yourself and following through.
So self-sufficiency, and what choices and strategies have you employed that have allowed you to be independent?
I pay way more attention in school, so I don't have to ask questions all the time and have you come over in here and me trying to get you to do my homework for me.
Didn't you tell me that you now intentionally sit in the front of the room?
Yeah.
And that you used to play on your iPhone
and go to sleep in class, but
now you don't.
Yeah.
And that's a choice on your part.
That's my choice.
What about friends? Because you told me that you were getting in with a group of friends that were taking you down the wrong path.
Yeah.
What happened?
I decided that I noticed that they would have to take summer school all the time.
Yeah.
And I would just barely pass classes, and I don't want to go like that. And they're like going to be super seniors, and I don't want to fall into their trap.
So you saw a lot of your friends as losers.
Yeah, and failures,
yeah. And you didn't want to end up like that, so you chose to stop hanging out with them.
Yeah.
That's another choice. We're talking about choice here today. So, lastly, what do you do in terms of studying now that allows you to be more self-sufficient, more independent?
When I study, I usually sit in my basement or my room by myself and just read over my notes and take notes and just look over the homework that I have done. This is pretty useful.
So it sounds to me that you've become a more active, involved learner rather than trying to rely on other people to do it for you.
Yeah.
This is a guy who really struggled in school. He's got ADHD, but he's chosen paths in his life that have allowed him to succeed. This is Cameron, and he's another ADHD success story. Mr. Schindler, let me understand. I do all the work. The investors put up all the money. What, may I ask, would you do? I'd make sure it's known the company was in business. I'd see to it had a certain panache. That's what I'm good at. Not the work. Not the work. The presentation.